We'll see if they made any improvements. Okay, I loaded into the game on my first try. That's an improvement right there. I still feel like they don't let me even jog around this place though.
There were so many, and I couldn't.
You were just following orders.
Smile.
Give me my Iron Man. Iron Man. What? That's what I'd be doing right there. All right, but let's launch this zombie.
Sumner's position. Do you see it?
Yes, going after him.
Have you found Sumner yet?
He left the fort. I'm trying to get to him.
Hurry. Maddie's lost the ability to perceive time and space normally.
What?
It's complicated.
Go as fast as I can.
Looks like he's stopped. You should be able to catch up. scars. scars were quick to attack. You think they ambushed Sumner?
Wouldn't rule it out.
He must be in the area, but he might be hurt or worse. You need to find him, quickly. Sumner's not in the crashed suit. He must have taken it off for some reason.
Hello? Freelancer, is that you?
Sumner? Matthias?
Yes, it's me. Bloody scars, I knew I couldn't take them and there was a crack in the rock.
And you couldn't fit into it while wearing a javelin.
Wait, I think this passage leads me to the ruin I was looking for. I'll keep going.
Stay where you are.
I can handle myself, and I'm already here. There'll be another entrance. Meet me inside.
Was that Sumner?
Strapped underground somewhere. How's Maddie?
None of his major organs have liquefied yet.
Major organs? What about the non-major organs?
Just bring back the manifold and Sumner as soon as you can.
Up. Hey yo.
What up? What you doing?
I am playing at Anthem.
Oh, right on. So you get out of Atlas for a second. I thought we were gonna play.
Yeah, I've done that like pretty much at least once a day for all this week, but there's just nothing that week to want to stay.
I think we found the cave network that Sumner's in.
Are you sure?
Are you getting on the
No,
official server?
I'm
or
a
something?
cipher, not some kind
Yeah.
of cavern oracle.
We got
I guess there's only one way to find out.
The wise guys have been playing on a unofficial one that's got a pretty decent activity population.
I'll give
It's
up.
a 9x9 server. It's pretty good. They took away the 10x. It was 10x for a couple days because they had to do a forced wipe. Like all the servers got like a forced wipe or whatever, so they gave everyone 10x to start out. They took it away because they didn't too much, but I managed to build the bottom half of this finished for a fucking galleon. So I got that much better this morning. I kind of finished it. So I actually have that ready now, and yesterday I built a brig and 2 schooners. So I think there's somewhere around 10 of us playing.
Oh, right on.
There's a lot of people that threw a brig, but they have to stop near us. You have to build,
I'm
defenses
sensing
on our
some
bay.
strange energy.
We should
What's
be
down
good.
there?
I don't know, but Sumner has the manifold
Hey.
with him, and he came here for a reason.
It's pretty good. There's like 0 lag. It's amazing. It's so nice to play on like a smooth, clean server, and they have their own Discord and everything. So it's like, it's pretty good. It's not a role-playing one where you have to follow a bunch of rules and shit. Either. What?
Yeah, I'd noticed. I was like, huh, Big Z and Tyler are playing Atlas, but they're not in Discord anymore. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, we hopped over to the Wise Guys Discord for a little bit, but you were invited to that too.
No, I've never had that one.
Oh, that's right. We switched it. I think were you on the island at one point?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Hold on. Let me give you an account just to be easy.
Woo!
Found a good official server. Everything pretty much works the same way except for the harvest rates. Times 5, so. And like I said, I did turn it up to times 10, but we have a nice base going already. Like it's pretty advanced. All we need to do is put our outward forts on our bay, and we'll be more secure than we ever were.
That's not
The
saying a
guys
whole
I'm
lot.
playing with, like the wise guys, they're on. These are people who like log on and play nightly, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So these are we're not inviting anyone to just play like say every other day. You know what I mean? Like we're not inviting a bunch of people to take a space. We're all consolidated, so it's not like we're building bases and shit all over the place. We've got a good island too, good amounts of silver and gem spawns. It's almost like they kind of shrunk the entire map a little bit, rather than just use like a piece of it. So the other bonuses, we have all the biomes and stuff in this unofficial server.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got, I mean, it's really got, there's nothing I can think of that it's missing except the like massive population and Chinese spammers.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I don't know why I wasn't playing this way a long time ago. I had more fun playing with Big Z and Sage in like a half hour than I had any other time, except when we went to go Sig Forsen, because I had a lot of fun with that. But other than that, like that was like the most fun I had because we got to like explore and do other things. Actually, it was a little bit of that was on official servers. Big Z did play a little bit like by yourself, just build the ship and explore everything. But that's, yeah, you kind of get to do more on the unofficial server because a lot of the people there are like people people that left official servers for the same reason. It's like a lot of griefers, so
Yeah.
people are kind of friendly and shit. So it's kind of, yeah, and there's a community Discord. I keep forgetting to join it, but they put the link up in the local chat every couple minutes, or every, well, not couple minutes, probably about every hour. There's something to join it. But I just hopped off for just a second, so I can get a quick snack, smoke a bowl, and put that back on. But I did just finish a galleon. If you want to hop on, I could get you up to speed pretty quickly.
Leave it to me. Fix that relic.
For one big Z, I think someone took Rex yesterday. Yes, he was on all morning. I got off in the late afternoon, and if he's not on, well, maybe he's working today.
He might be now that it's not -100.
Right, I know, it's so nice, the sun's out. It's supposed to be like wet and rainy in a couple days too, so hopefully this, we have like 2 feet of snow. Hopefully it'll melt down. Just take a picture of my fucking yard for you, it's ridiculous. My dog like disappears when she goes out. Just poof. See this little head like bouncing above the snow. Grab a quick snack, smoke, and then if you want, you might want to. I'll give you the name of it if you want to join it. It's just called Public Community 9x9. If you search for it in unofficial servers.
Okay.
We all spawned in E3 and sailed to F3. But I'll bring like a schooner over there or something real quick, so it will be super fast. And I'd like to get crew while I'm over there too, so. Gonna need crew for that galleon, yo.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of people on a galleon.
Yeah, I can't wait though.
Bruh.
The XP going up makes your ships level up faster too, which is really nice. I don't know, it's pretty good. I'll be back in a second.
I'm not trying to play that. I'm really not trying to play that. I'm having way more fun right now. Motherfuck, what the hell hit me? Come on, man. I'm in a damn corner. Fuck, man.
Battery high. Headset connected.
Alright, so something just happened to my audio.
Okay.
Alright, so the sound went out on the game. Let me see if I relaunch this, if it'll work for me.
I'm gonna hop over into the Wise Guys server because there's a few of them on already.
Alright, man.
Okay, I just sent you that invite, so it should be in your messages or whatever.
Alright. Still be playing Anthem though, man. Great. That's great. That's great. No. Can I be done here? Wah, 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 brum, bum. Wah, 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 brum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. I'm gonna grab me some water. I'll be right back. There we go. This looks like a hang-up. Looks like a game crash. Could you really have learned so little in a week's time, EA? BioWare? Really? Really learned nothing. Learned nothing. Improved nothing. I'm not trying to skip the cutscene. I gotta see what's coming next, but man, that's a hard sell right there. The first cutscene I needed to see. The first one I needed to see. And it's hung up. Going for 2. Alright, fine. I'll skip it. It's dumb. Dumb. Great. Thanks for playing. I play with these fucking nuts. You guys got a broken motherfucking game. Still. Yeah, give me that fucking look. Fixed bullshit in a week, man. You fixed fuck all. So now I've got no mission. Academy Ruins. Why not, huh? Don't know why I want to go there, but sure.
Contact from Corvus.
Freelancer. I see you've got one for briefings. I like to learn on the go. Can't fault you there. Name's Sev. Corvus has assigned me to counter Scar activity around Fort Tarsus.
Since when does Corvus care about scars?
Since they started making acidic weapons to attack supply caravans.
That's a good reason.
We think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
I want you to find that out. Put a stop to it.
Hell no, I put no stop to it. They got acid, bro. They're ready to party.
Think to it. It's gone volatile.
For those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
Man, these things are gonna kill me quick, huh? God damn. Yeah, man. I mean, I've still got a code to give away. So if you've if you got a mind to play it on the PC, bud, just let me know. I'll see if I can send it to you. Truth be told, I think I still have 2 of them. But last time I went and I put it into my game chat, so I don't know if anybody like kind of poached it or if it's still if it's still good. I'll get you the link as soon as I'm done with this mission, or as soon as I come out of it for any other reason, I guess, because sometimes these things they happen. Ah, motherfucker's gonna get me. Yeah, I mean, they pretty much want you to download all the assets and shit, so it's a pretty sizable download, that's for sure. What the hell's that? Yeah, I thought this was I thought this one was supposed to be a public, right? You are correct. I guess the codes probably don't really matter much, do they? Boom. Well, that's good. My Twitter handle's working out for me then. You might be the first person to tell me that you saw it from Twitter, but as long as the message is getting out there, man, that's all I really care. People stop by, people see it.
Energy levels are dropping. You're halfway there.
Halfway there to what? I don't even know what the mission is right now, man. Gamer Gourmet. Ah, I'm getting crushed right now. Oh hell. Ah, fuck. Alright. You know, always tell me they can't be repaired, but somebody usually comes through and repairs me. Got 2 more. Okay, so you must follow the one person who retweeted this, Kristen. She seems a cool type, because she's just out there retweeting me. I mean, that's all right. Looks like she has a lot of people she's retweeting, which is awesome, because, I mean, one of the hardest parts about doing what we do here is, like, getting the word out and letting people know, like, hey, this channel's out here, and getting people to click on it. So that's real cool of her to do that for me. I mean, because who the hell am I, you know? Ah. Yo, diabetic Jimmy. Yeah. It seemed like most of her channel was promoting other people, which made me wonder if she's more of like an aggregate, you know, voice to echo other people out instead of like promoting herself or her own channel or something. But her bio kind of suggested that she was probably trying to do something of herself, but I don't really know. I just assumed she had retweeted me because I'd put twitch.tv in my tweet. She probably just searched for that, but... I'm gonna need bullets here soon. Man. So you must be up here in this fucking polar vortex too then, huh? It's for the birds, man. Except even the birds are smart enough to go south for the winter. Yeah, man, I can fucking imagine. That sounds like a shitty Friday. Oh, man. Yeah, you deep up there. I'm a Michigan transplant to Ohio. So I went from bad to worse as far as living situation goes, but
Silenced. Good work, freelancer.
It looked like the scars
right now I
were
feel like
against the relic.
New Orleans sounds like a great spot. You know what I'm saying? I hate the winter, and these aren't getting any better.
Relics up ahead.
This one's a lot more crowded. Look, eggs everywhere. Your theory's got legs. I'll pat myself on the back after I dealt with the scars.
Right, exactly, man. Like, what the hell? I mean, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. I wish it were 50s and 60s all winter, but it just is radical changes from fucking 0 to 100 real quick. Almost literally. Whoa, he's gonna get me. Right there on the coast, man. Must be pretty scenic though. And I bet like your more temperate months are probably real cool. I mean, like being out there by the ocean and everything. Damn. Yeah, that's fucking... That's prime location right there, dude. I mean, I guess probably in like, again, the summertime. Right now it's probably like... Yeah. I spent the first 28 years of my life up in Michigan, and every year I said I wish the snow would go away. But it's just one of them things, you know, you either like it or you don't. And I feel like the pros do not outweigh the cons for snow in me. The temperature. I mean, it's also a redhead, so I kind of feel extra thermal pain. But it's just never been my thing. Alright, where are we going now, guys? Yeah, I know how that goes. I mean, not personally, but I used to hear a lot about people like, I'm going this way, I'm going to this state, I'm going to move there, and then they're back within a year. Man, who's got the aux cord for this giant speaker? Yeah, we get the shaft in general for sure. I go from red right back to pasty white. There ain't no in between. We make do with it. Man, I do not have any clue what I'm supposed to be doing with these dudes here. I just ran over his thing. Hey. Alright, diabetic Jimmy, I'm gonna follow you because you look like you're going somewhere. Silence the relics by delivering echoes. I guess that's what I do.
Heads up, scars.
On to the next. Okay, yeah, no worries, man. I'll probably be playing this for a while, so whenever you manage to get it downloaded, just let me know what your name is or whatever. I'll friend you up. It's kind of funny. Like last weekend, I must have offered the code out to 6 of my friends, and not one of them wanted to play. Each of them with a gaming-capable PC, no less. I could not give the code away, and now I'm sitting here like, hey, I want to play it again, and still my friends are like, nope, I don't want to do it. They're lost. I'm having a great time. Probably just be having more fun if I had more people to play with, though. You know, like I don't know who these guys are. No, I don't even think it has anything to do with EA, because like 4 of them are playing Call of Duty most of the time, and which isn't an EA game, but I mean it's like, you know, the same kind of deal with Activision, and the other guys are just playing Atlas, which was fine, but it just got old real quick for me. Dude, right, God, kids. I probably shouldn't say that, though, because 2 of my biggest viewers are COD players that play for money, you know, and homeboy showed me his video. He'd actually do pretty damn good, but it just ain't never been my thing, you know what I mean? Like, there are 100,000 shoot games, and that ain't even the best one. Any year, it's not the best one. Let me get that loot, bruh.
Hate to say it, but that thing is probably what's producing the eggs. If we don't get rid of the source, the scars will come back and keep making weapons. Faye, find me a way.
Yeah, Battlefield isn't so bad. I mean, the earlier ones were definitely a lot different than the current ones, but even the current ones are pretty good. I haven't played Battlefield 5 yet, but now that I've got this EA Access Premier thing, I can probably play it anytime I want. And I thought Battlefield 1 was pretty darn good for what it was. Ah, dang. I didn't even jump into Battlefield at all until like Battlefield 3 on the PS3. And then I was like, wait, this is actually really better than COD. Like, way better. Because I kind of looked at it and I thought it was just going to be the same old shit, you know. But my friends got it. And with me the way I am, I'm just like, alright, the friends are playing, I guess I'll do it. But that one I actually got into and was like, oh, this is substantially better than Twitch shooter COD. Hell yeah, man, you're an OG. It just was always like a better product because of like the vehicles and like the way that it wasn't so reliant on like one dude carrying a team. Like you really had to be a collective effort, even if you weren't like working together to do your shit. Like it was all about what group overall is a better team instead of like, all right, this one guy got 50 kills and carried them to victory. You know what I mean? It seemed like it was more involved. That was something I always admired about Battlefield more than COD.
It's always peaceful down here.
Scorpions can't swim, right? Don't worry, Seb. I will let them get you.
I'm gonna get bopped. Don't bop me. Yeah, the squad-based thing was really cool, I thought, you know. Because even the squads kind of had to, like, collect together and work toward the common goal. But I feel like in COD, it could just be any fucking 12-year-old, you know, running off on his own, being an idiot. I don't know where everybody went. I need to turn my gamma up a little bit or something. It was real dark down here.
That's a lot of eggs.
You know what they say? You've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
I don't want that omelette. What is that?
Another relic. Careful, freelancer. It's unstable.
I hate it when they do that. What do we do now?
Gather the fragments and silence the relic.
I've, truth be told, never played a single Far Cry game. I heard a lot of good things about 5, but I just don't know if that's either quite my game either, you know what I mean? I feel like most overall single-player shooters are just things that I pass up. The only time I really care about like shoot games are when they're like this, where I can play with some people, or if my friends are all getting into it at once. Then I'm usually enticed to do it with them. But truth be told, I'm more of like a RPG kind of guy. But don't really do a whole lot of RPGs like that on PC. You know what I mean? So until I get a capture card and can start streaming, you know, my style of stuff, then I'm just sort of doing what I got with my PC, and it's been working out all right, you know. But I like to play a lot of stuff, but my favorite kind of things are, sad to say, usually like single player story based stuff. But I'm just that kind of nerd, I guess. I play some MMOs, or I have, but most of the time it's like JRPG specifically. But you know, I played some Skyrim and I played The Witcher 3. But yeah, mostly the stuff that I'm into has been like Dragon Quest 11 came out this year. I've been playing that. I like Ni no Kuni. I've been playing that, you know, and my favorite games are usually like Xenogears, as you can see from my little fade down here. You know, I like Zelda games. I'm that kind of guy. Even though I kind of consider Zelda more of an adventure than an RPG, but you know, I played my fair share of WoW. Tried my best to get addicted to it, and I just couldn't do it. I wanted to get addicted to that game, it just did not hook me. Even though I made like 3 max level characters in my time with it, it never made me want to keep coming back. I played WildStar for a while. Yeah, I mean, I played a good number of MMOs and stuff, and I had fun with them when my friends were playing, but just never quite got to.
More scars, I know. These look extra powerful.
EverQuest 2. Shit, man, that's the OG title right there. Whop. I'm gonna need some of this. Oh shit. Meridian 5.9. I don't even think I heard of that one. That's a new thing. Probably not new, but probably just outside of my mind space. I should go get this glowing thing. Hey, I'll take that. Oh boy. 3DO. Wow. Yeah, that's a relic to dust off right there. Bet some of these. Where do I deliver the fragments? Probably up there, huh? Huh. Yeah, it seem like they're getting up there, but I've got this thing I gotta get up there. Ah, there we are. Oh yeah, I've definitely heard of it, but I don't know that I mean, I've certainly never played one, and it'd probably be a surprise to me if it was something that I could like identify if I saw it.
Hey, door's still closed and there's notes everywhere.
Give it a minute. It should work itself out.
Should?
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center. Any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
Stay in the center, she says. Overheating quick on this thing. So tell me, gamer, what do you think about EA's strange policy of letting people who subscribe to the service access the game way before the people who pay for like the Ultimate Edition? Isn't that kind of fucked? Is it the gamer me?
Freelancer, stay on the platform.
I mean, I feel like if you're gonna shell out that dough to get like the collector's edition, you're probably the guy who's like really excited to play. And as much as I think it's like, you know, a smart move to give these sorts of benefits to people who want to subscribe to your service that you're trying to implement, it's also a slap in the face to the people who want to like pay the extra buck to play the game. But I feel like this will probably be one of the last times they do that. I think that people are making a big enough stink about it. Yeah, they actually they released a chart on their Twitter to show like when you can access things like the game or the demo and all that kind of stuff. And they're like, if you need a chart to explain to people when they can play the game that you're putting out, then it's probably a bad idea. Oh yeah, I mean definitely it's extra stuff and all that, but I mean I feel like if you're paying for it, you shouldn't be like penalized by having to wait an extra week or whatever the heck it is, 3 days even, to play the game to people who, like me, just paid 15 bucks, you know? Oh, sure. But I mean, like, I feel like if you're one of the people that are so passionate that you're willing to shell out, like, what, 80 bucks to play the game? But people like me who just paid 15 to try it out and are actually going to get to play it before them, it seems like a slap into the face to people who are more excited about the game than people like me.
I'm just getting started.
Yeah, like that's... Even still as that service, you're still, you know, ultimately paying less for the whole service than the people who are paying 80 just for this game or whatever it is, you know? It kind of de-incentivizes from people buying their collector's edition because they still have to wait that extra X amount of days.
Throw down a flare. It'll help.
You freelancers have tools for everything.
Yeah. And that's Battlefield 1, which is like, what, 2 years old now?
That's just wrong.
I mean, you think about this point, they'd just be like, alright, if you subscribe to it, we're not putting out more content for it, it's in the vault, go for it. I mean, they do that for, you know, like how many sports games that are like annual releases? They'd be like, alright, this game's old now, we got a new one coming, so you can have all the stuff that came with it a year ago and enjoy. This way? I think we're going this way. Yeah, looks like it.
It would be unprofessional to cut the link, right?
Highly.
Damn it.
Next time, I expect big-ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
You'd have to show up for that to help.
Ah, Asshole did a perfect dodge. Climb to the other side of this thing. I'm gonna clap them cheeks, you giant mosquito. Ah, shucks. He's coming to eat me. Ah, they're gonna eat me. I got a little bit too close. Yeah, I mean, when I'm playing it, I feel like it's a sort of cross between a little bit of Destiny and a little bit of The Division, because it's got that sort of open world kind of feel, like Destiny did a little bit with the levels, but like the way that you kind of just face these horde mobs that are a little bit spongy, and it seems like a little bit of The Division is in there somewhere. I think it's like they got out of a burning fire building, and it's said that Blizzard is still in there. I think that I don't know if you ever read Penny Arcade, but they did a perfect comic about it, where, you know, the fire that is Activision is burning, and the fireman gets Bungie out of there, and they're like, "No, you gotta let me go. Blizzard is still in there." I'm like, yeah, that's exactly it. Activision just, they're not that cool to me. I don't like Activision a whole lot. Right, no doubt, and everybody knows it ain't been the same since then. I mean, in my opinion, Halo's best game was Halo 2, and then they had Halo Reach, which is pretty damn good because it was like Halo 2 again. People want to tell me how good Halo 3 was. I thought that was the downturn, and I felt like that's when they were getting too influenced by market share and engagement numbers instead of like making a good game. But I mean, that's just me. And when they started to make Destiny, I thought it would be pretty cool, but I mean, obviously that was also tainted a lot with Activision. And there's evidence, you know, about those stories with how they had like a really deep story and a lot of plot that they wanted to put into it, and then at the last minute they were like, yeah, we can't ship this. This is not what we want. We don't want to do this. So you can see all these like names and pieces of story in the game that never really get touched upon, but they're sort of left in there because they just were too close to the finish line when they decided to cut all that. And truth be told, I feel like it could have been such a better game without Activision hanging around. I would hope that Bungie can go back to the great work they had before they were like unfettered, or when they were like, you know, more free to do what they wanted to do. Because I feel like the best versions of Bungie are the games where they just do their own thing and they don't have to worry about like corporate strings being pulled for this and that. Yeah, yep, I remember. They put it out for the Mac on like their first sort of like reveal or something, and then shit went left, and it became the Xbox's flagship title. That is probably the whole reason Xbox is a viable console today, is because they had that game to attract people with. So, I mean, if not for that, what did the original Xbox have when it was coming out? Like Blinks, the time links or whatever the fuck it was? You're gonna tell me that Ninja Gaiden, as great as it was gonna sell the console? It's just yeah. And I kind of think that that's a big reason why Xbox has had sort of the tribulation that it's kind of gone through this gen, is because people are realizing that without Halo being as good as Halo can be, the Xbox doesn't really have a lot else going for it. I mean, I own an Xbox One X, it's sitting right here, but man, do I wish that the games on it, exclusive games for it, were much better than they are. And there was a time when they had like good titles and good things, and then they just sort of got away from it in order for them to make more generic shooters and games that are just like TV shows. Oh, I gotta get you out-ish. Oh, he stomped on me. Man, I don't know when I'm supposed to get another suit, but I really want to try out one of these other suits here. This is the only one they've given me so far. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to get to the next one.
I'm gonna go with 8.
One for each of the tyrant's legs.
No more scorpion talk, please.
You pick me up, bro. Thank you. I miss the days of Halo being as good as it used to be. That's for dang sure. Once they threw in all like those bubble shields and all those other sort of items in it, I was like, this ain't the game I'm trying to play anymore, man. And it's kind of lame because I feel like I've recognized in recent months that a cool part of the game to me for Halo 2 was a lot of like the glitches and tears in the game, that, you know, like the super jumps and getting off the map and those sorts of little like things that people kind of knew how to do but weren't supposed to be done. It's just like those sort of little flaws in the game are kind of what make them good, and now it's like so polished that it kind of loses that charm. Alright, man, go handle that toilet. I did not do well, huh? I did bad. Oh, well, okay, I don't feel so bad. These dudes have max levels. Dang.
if it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
I try.
You got Matthias back safe and sound. That's a 3-for-1 save right there. I had a good feeling about you ever since you turned up. Keep proving it right, okay?
As long as I'm a freelancer, I'll keep doing my job. Simple as that.
Always the same story with you, isn't it? Can't say you're not focused. Well, a place like this, we all need a purpose once we get here, right?
You're not from the fort?
No, never planned to be either. I was on a strider out of Helios. Had my sights on Anthem.
What happened?
Cataclysm. The sky turned yellow, the ground changed under us. The survivors were brought here.
It seems you made the best of it.
Didn't have the means to move on at the time, and now I've got work, a kid. I can't imagine being anywhere else.
Well, Fort's lucky to have you. Javelins don't take care of themselves.
I could say the same about some pilots.
Not me either.
Right. You enjoy your downtime before the next job. So it'll be ready when you are.
Yeah, something I'm trying to use. I think I want this guy. That fucking toilet, huh? Wait a minute, I got 3 unlocks?
Brilliant choice. Lightning at your fingertips. Fearsome. Seals
Man, if I'd have known that this was here the whole time, wouldn't have been using that damn ranger.
Helios engineered an Arcanist enhanced to use the Dominion's knowledge against them. Delicious revenge.
I can't wait to try it out.
Just remember.
I might be a little bit late on this, but I want to say thank you for hitting that follow button for me, man. It does me a big world of good. Thank you for not only stopping by, but hitting that, getting me that follow count up. I appreciate all of those that I get.
If the Arcanists help build it, have you ever tried using one?
I'm not a lancer. I did slip into a javelin once for a moment. Didn't like to make my butt look. No worries.
I made my butt look big. Still got 3 unlocks? Okay.
You have made a good choice, freelancer.
Thanks, Yarl.
Colossus is the most powerful of all javelins. Not so fancy, but this one is very hard. Thick armor makes it slow, but with a big cannon and heavy shield,
I've read very limited opinion about what people prefer in this game, but what I have read is that people really like the Colossus the most. And someone like me who goes down a lot and takes a lot of hits, I probably should be playing as the Colossus, but I think the Storm looks the coolest.
wear it. Continue the work. Who knows the story you will write?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm a transplant from Michigan to Ohio, and I only moved here because my girlfriend got a job with her degree, and it only made more sense for me to move with her to do her job. So while I'm looking for work down here, I mean, I'm just trying to chase my dreams in the meantime. I put in all my applications in the morning, and then come the afternoon, I get into here and I try to get my viewer count up and get the content made. Try to get people to hit that follow button for me and join me on the ride. But, you know, every single time that somebody gives me a subscription, a follow, a like, a view, I mean, I can't thank them enough. So I appreciate you for being here, man. How much time you got on that download, man? I'd like to get you in this party if you still feel like playing it. Now I got all these suits. Gotta try them out. Oh, dang. Yeah, you put the time in, that's for sure.
Here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Okay. Yeah, that's not so long. I can hold on for that. Yeah, that's actually kind of why I quit playing Atlas, is because that just was too much stress on me, man. Like, I start doing all them chores, I make a boat, and then the next time I log in, all my stuff is gone, and I gotta start from scratch doing the chores to make another boat. It just wasn't it wasn't my thing. Oh no, dude, I can totally relate. Sometimes it's just more stress than it's worth. But I mean, I feel like until I know it firsthand, I'm going to keep trying to reach for this one myself, just because it's kind of been like my dream for a while to kind of do something with games and get my voice out there with, you know, the media and the medium that I love. But I understand that I'm kind of like white noise, one piece of static on the whole screen. But the more people that kind of stop by, give me that follow a little bit more, that I come to the forefront of things. So again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but I appreciate you and everybody else that stops by the channel and gives me some views, give me a like, subscribe, all that kind of thing. It's what I'm here for. Yeah, I really should. I'm probably actually, now that you say that, I'm gonna give her the thanks, because that's huge for me. I mean, I feel like sometimes those hashtags they help out. There we go. I guess I made the right choice in getting this for the PC. According to Digital Foundry, Even the Xbox X version isn't up to snuff. You know, I could probably send it if it's still a thing. I think you're right in that you won't need one, but just in case, let me see what I can do. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. I gotta believe it has in-game voice somewhere. I've not used it. I don't know how exactly to use it, but I am also on Discord. If I find you, man, this is where I get exposed here too. I've never sent a private message on Twitch. Wow. Truth be told, my Discord is something that my Discord is something that I've actually just personally made for future use for another project that I plan on working on as soon as I get my capture card made. But right now it's just me in there, so yeah, I don't mind throwing you a link to that. It's no big deal. Let me see if I can find out. Like I'm some 40-year-old mom.
How do I send you a private message?
Hey, how about that? That little voice bubble there. Well, maybe something like that, but no users found. This is your page, I believe, right? The gamer and me. Isn't oh yeah, Origin. That's probably an easier way to do it. You've got the same name? Okay. Friend request sent. And there you are. Okay. See if that does anything of relevance. And if it doesn't, then we know it's probably unnecessary. And then for my disco, I'll send you a link to that one. All right. That'll take you to the Discord that I'm in. Huh. You've played some Origin, huh? Before this Anthem demo came out, I did not touch Origin. I had Battlefield from the time that I built this PC back in like 2012 or something, and never touched it. And then I bought the Mass Effect trilogy that went to Origin, and never touched that either, which is weird because I mean people talk about Mass Effect, and I wanted to play it, but I haven't found the time to do it yet. And otherwise, I just did not touch Origin even a little. So now this is out, I'm like, okay, let me dust this old thing off. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Okay, won't do that either. Medal of Honor. Oh, I remember those games. Back when it was a big old scrap to see who was going to get the World War II game market. Medal of Honor Frontline, Medal of Honor Rising Sun. And then Call of Duty was like, all right, what if we did not World War games? And then people were like, oh, wow. That's crazy. No. The only Battlefields I played were 3. I think I played 4. I played 1. And I think that's it. I think the only, or maybe rather the first, no, the only shooter that I really spent any time on the PS3 was Battlefield 3. I was not a huge fan of the PS3's infrastructure online. And the free was cool, but everything else about it was kind of lacking in structure. Heroes. Nope, did not play Heroes. I've been pretty limited with like my first person shooter games, you know what I mean? Like if they were like real hot with my friends, then I'd play them, but it's really hard to get me to want to play like a shooter game if my friends aren't playing it, because they're the ones who are interested in it and I just want to do what my friends are doing, which is kind of lame to say, because if they jumped off a bridge, would you jump too? Probably, because they're my fucking friends, and without them my life sucks. So you know me, like that's kind of just where I'm at. I'm kind of eager to see how these other suits will play out for me. Like most of my best gaming memories are actually playing single player games with my friends in the room, and we just kind of dish the rock, going through the story and then kind of getting that done. But you know, those days are kind of long past, so it's all about playing online with the homies, and then playing online means you're probably playing a shooter or some sort of sport game or something these days. But I guess MMOs too. Seems like my favorite kinds of games are being phased out or put on the back burner.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, what's going on? I should also disclaim that I have the Discord going through my broadcast, so I hope that's not an issue.
Not a problem at all.
Awesome.
I just need to mute the...
Yeah, mute the video.
Yeah, because it gets a little loud and...
Yep.
I hope you don't mind that I'm here talking when you're joining.
Oh, not at all. Not at all, man. I like to get the participation when I can, you know.
Yeah, I played... So I bought Fallout 76 when it first came out, and I really loved it, and I still love it. But once my friends disappeared from it, it just got boring and stale because I'm all about playing with friends. And then I met someone that was just starting out, and it reinvigorated my love of the game because I love interacting with people and playing with people.
Yep, I know exactly how that goes, man. Like if I'm playing alone, I'm not really having as much fun, and I don't last long. But if I got people with me, then I could play as long as they're playing with. Highly relatable right there.
Alright, I'm launching.
I'm not really sure how this loot system works. Like after every mission, it shows me like a big page of guns and abilities and items and stuff, and it seems if I try to salvage it, then it destroys it and gives me materials, but I don't know if I keep everything else or what. So obviously I've still got a lot to learn about this game.
Like anything new, you start out, right?
Yeah, yep.
So I was talking about Warfighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the loud. They were the game was made consulted by people who were still in the army in the special forces, and they got in trouble for it, and that was the last Medal of Honor game. There hasn't been one since.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
I'm looking at brightness, techness. I'm in the game now. I see a colorblind filter. Awesome for that. That's good for...
Yeah, I like that a lot of games are doing that now for people. Like, I think the first one that I saw do that was Overwatch, and they had like a whole gamut depending on your spectrum of color blindness. I thought that was really cool. So when I left off last week, I had done, I think, 2, maybe 3 missions total, which is remarkable considering the state that the network was in and how hard it was to keep doing things. And then the first thing I do when I sign on today is one more mission, and then the cutscene froze twice after I did the mission. So it was kind of unusual that wasn't patched up, and I'm kind of worried now that the game is going to be still kind of struggling when it launches. But I mean, I guess they still do have time to fix that up, right?
We talking Anthem or Fallout?
Oh yeah, I'm talking Anthem here. Fallout, man, I just heard so much bad about that because of like the state that was in. But I can't imagine that they're gonna let that sit the way it is, right? That's got to be really patched up from what I hear.
Well, they just nerfed a lot of things, and people are up in arms. Like, I'm hearing stuff that I'm like, wow, guys, Like, so they nerfed they nerfed a couple of weapons, like really powerful weapons, and people are all up in arms about it, and they're like, why don't you just make a better weapon, another weapon just as powerful? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna have. I'm in the game now, so.
Okay.
I guess I don't need the code or whatever.
Let me see if I can like send you a party invite from here.
It's not letting me accept or decline.
Seems about par for the course for the state of the game. You might have to do like a mission or something. I don't know, but
I'm
I'll
right
be
at
here.
the news thing, so let me get out of this. And...
All right. Hey-o, that's where they go, huh? How do I equip this?
Is your friend setting like to? I don't know.
Okay, I think it shows you in my squad now.
I invited you to my squad, so I don't know if it's different. Oh well.
Or maybe it didn't. Hang on. Recommended favorites.
That's literally weird. I can't click accept or decline.
I might also disclaim. I mean, I don't know if you'll have better luck than I did, but I found that playing with a controller was a lot easier than playing with a mouse and keyboard. But I didn't get a pop-up when you sent an invite my way either. So maybe if you try it again now that I'm out of the menus, it'll show up or something.
I'm so sorry. There's been an ambush. Your husband...
No. How can that be? He wasn't alone.
I'm just wondering why it shows another person, one of my friends, in my squad right now, and I didn't invite him. That's just...
Hmm.
You know what? I do have my overlay not connected. That might be the reason why I can't. For stream, the weird thing with Origin for streaming, at least for me, it tells me I use XSplit, so I have to I have to do something with the overlay in Origin to get it so I can stream Origin. If that makes sense.
It's a little bit foreign to me, but I think I get the sort of gist of what you're saying.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yeah?
Alright. I think I have to turn on the overlay or something. Some weird.
Okay.
But I forgot what I did to turn it off in the first place.
Yeah, man, take all the time you need if you need to figure it out. You know, I'm not in any hurry. I don't want to keep spamming my homie here with party invites, but nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Ah! Over there, it's all the way up. I can't go over there. Shucks. You can call me Green Bean, and baby I'll roll. Let me eat that casserole. Ah, oh, oh.
Aren't they supposed to stop this kind of thing?
For someone whose husband just died, you're like not gesticulate. You're not really looking like you're too worried. I mean, you're asking questions like a plain-faced doll. I think you're suspect. Why are you trying to see out that, dude?
freelancer. I hear the Matthiases are safe.
For now, at least.
Wonderful. Matthias can be difficult, but I can't imagine the Arcanist Order without him.
Sounds like there's a story here. You did refer to him as that jerk when we first met.
I did? No, I probably did. That sounds like me. It's a professional rivalry. And he borrowed my horoscope and never gave it back.
I'm sure there was a good reason for that.
He just forgot he had it, then he lost it, and... Well, Matthias is single-minded in the pursuit of his studies. It means he forgets other things. Other people. It makes him a great Arcanist, but a terrible friend. Or partner.
Wait, you two?
Very briefly, we realized early on that it wasn't going anywhere. Matthias's first and only love is the work. You could probably say the same about me. No one becomes an Arcanist to go only part way. It requires everything you have.
Try sending me an invite now.
You know, he's 3 people now. You could pick the one you like best.
No, don't.
Alright, one sec. I'm in a dialogue and I can't open my menu during it, but just as soon as I'm out of it.
No.
Not even a little tempted?
Stop it. Go away.
Sure. Take care, Aruna.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's kind of unusual because when I go to squad and I try to invite from there, it doesn't really give me an option. Hey, but it shows that you're here now. You're in the squad.
I quit out of the game and accepted the invite out of the game. So now,
I guess that's the way to do it because it's it worked that way. Or at least it shows you in the squad right now, so.
I had to do something with the overlay in-game to get it to work for my stream. So it's something, there's something going.
I see, okay. Well.
Origin literally doesn't work for me out if I'm trying to stream games from it. If I have the overlay enabled.
That's whack. But I mean, hell, if it gets you in the squad, I guess it's workable.
Yeah, I don't mean to take up your stream.
Oh man, not at all. Not at all. I ain't that important, so by all means, man. As long as we get it working, the camera here is secondary.
Well, it's your stream, your rules, so you know, I like to.
Yeah,
you know,
I appreciate the respect. Yeah. I mean, I'm still pretty small potatoes right now, so as long as the game is working, that's what's primary for us. And I got all time to wait, so you know, make sure that we get that good.
Is the Academy Ruins what you were doing before?
Yeah, I think that's what was going on. It was really strange because when I first signed in today, I did one mission and then it's like, thank you for playing the Anthem demo. And it kind of looked like I was done or something, like the credits were about to roll or some shit. And then I come back and I don't have like story missions anymore, but like these purple castle icons. And that's what I just did when you were watching a little bit ago, was one of these purple icon missions. And it's kind of unfortunate too because when I was trying to watch that scene earlier, that kept locking up on me, I had to skip it, so I don't know what exactly happened to resolve the situation in the story. I'm also not sure if we see each other when we're out of our suit back in this like little town, or if we just see each other when we're actually in the mission.
So I'm guessing you start off as the ranger and then you open up the other ones.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. Out here, like where it directs you to stand into your suit at the forge, I think they call it. To the right of the steps that lead up, I just figured out that that's where I go to purchase the other suits. And it said I had to unlock them, but I don't know exactly what I did to unlock them. And by the time I saw it, I was able to unlock every other suit that's there. So I don't know if it's like you could default and get it, or if you got to do a couple missions first or what, but
it definitely feels very Titanfall-ish to me. Even the I'm looking at the journal and challenges and library and tutorials. It just feels very...
The aesthetic is certainly very Titanfall. Like I look around this place and I'm like, it seems like a sequel to Titanfall. But as far as like the controls of it, I felt like it was so like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Have you met Commander Moon yet? He was just here. I can't tell if he's angry or if his face is stuck that way.
Well, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but I'm wondering if I step into this suit, if it'll take you to the menu with me, or if you would get left behind or something.
It looks like I'm at the suit place area anyways.
Okay, I'll see if I jump into this suit, and if it takes you with me, if I pick a mission or something.
On my end, it's saying waiting to launch.
Okay, yeah, so you're probably in the squad, and I just got to pick a mission and we can go do it. Convergence, triple threat, inverse functions.
Have you tried the free mode?
No, I haven't done free mode. I've done all these other ones, I think, but not the free mode. I don't exactly know what the benefit of free mode is, other than like just shooting your guns around and killing stuff. I mean, do you know if like you find stuff that way, or if there's stuff to be unlocked that way?
I do not know, but I'm guessing if it's anything like Destiny, that they have open areas where you just, you know, like where, like in Destiny, if you know Destiny, they have like events that just happen. That's what I'm. Like they have, you go to a certain area in Destiny and like
an event will start.
Yeah.
And you just like shoot. What do you want to do? One of those? Or would you rather do these story missions, or do you really have a preference?
I like the free mode stuff because I like to explore the land, but it's up to you.
Free mode it is, man. I haven't done it yet. I see this rumor just come across my Twitter feed. EA secretly releasing a new Titanfall game Monday? Would that not be the worst thing they could do right now?
Well, the way that they sold Titanfall 2, I think they threw it to the wolves in the middle of like 2 big AAA title releases or something like that.
Right.
I would not be surprised, man.
Right next to Anthem. It'd be like they just stepped on their own pile of shit right there. But I mean, Anthem, I loved Titanfall 2. I thought that was one of the better campaigns I'd played in a shooter in a long, long time. And I didn't get enough time with the multiplayer because my friends didn't really feel like playing it, but I had fun with it when I did play it. But I feel like if they released Titanfall 3 on Monday and then launch this game like a week later, it'd be so in their own way.
That's like saying that rumor is like saying Fallout 76 is going free to play, man. I don't believe.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe that yet. And I didn't even check out the video, but usually if it comes from Reset Era, they have some sort of reason to believe it, even if it doesn't necessarily turn out to be true.
Now, do we have a random 2 people with us also? Like,
yeah, I think so, because I don't know who this Jolliest Giant is, and I don't know if we have another or not.
I hope they don't do that in the full game, because if we have 2 friends that just want to do things together, I would hope that at some point
they could just jump in without having to worry about us getting a full party of randos.
Yeah, like if it was just me and you, like just wanted to do things.
especially with the way the game kind of like pulls you around in certain areas. Like if you go to a different area and then the whole team has to load into there, it seems like if we're trying to do something and we get stuck with some random who's trying to pull us around, that's counterproductive. There's got to be a way to have like a private party, I would think. But look at this, level 13 me poor joined. I didn't invite him. I don't know what that is. Cool.
That's weird to get used to.
What's that?
Just moving around in the third-person view. I'm not a fan of third-person view.
Are you rocking the mouse and keyboard right now?
I am.
I tried that last week and it was so difficult to try to like fly around with this mouse because I felt like I was over correcting so much. Hell yeah. And
Yes,
we just
yeah.
got pulled somewhere, you know. Somebody just went somewhere else and I guess we're going with them.
Do you have the option to kick?
I'm not sure. I should probably check that out. Or at the very least, see if I could find oh god, expedition complete. What did we even do? That just sort of seemed like a waste of our time more than anything. I was like right in the middle of a fight. No expedition feats. Yeah, no shit. No Alliance XP. It's like this post game of a bunch of zeros and nothing gained.
My first experience with Anthem. All 5 minutes.
5 minutes might be generous too. That was real quick. I'm gonna see if I can make this like private.
I really do like the home base area. So far, it's running pretty good on my.
Yeah, my only complaint about being in this home base is I feel like my guy walks way too slow. I'd like to be able to sprint a little bit.
A lot of the people you can't talk to until because it's part of the quote-unquote full.
Yeah, I noticed that last week. It was like every time I try to go to somebody's like store, see what they're selling, what they're trying to peddle on me. Oh, it's in the full game. Wait for a couple weeks. Like, man, well then what the hell am I supposed to do here? I feel like there's like 2, maybe 3 people you can actually have a substantial interaction with, and then everybody else is just sort of flavor text.
Have you found all the books around the HQ yet?
I don't think I knew there were books around the HQ, to be honest with you.
I just found one that said, one here that says add the cortex. The Shapers updated. Like if you don't explore like fully, you miss little things like that.
Yeah, I'm probably pretty bad at that kind of thing. If it doesn't have a reticle leading me to it, then I'm like pretty oblivious to it usually.
It does feel.
Uh-oh. Yeah, if there's a way to make our party private, then it's pretty hidden. Unless I have to do it just before we go into the match.
Hey, Zell. Keeping busy?
You're not the only one that keeps me on my toes.
Just your favorite?
Of course.
What's on the docket? Basic repairs?
Always. Plus, I'm refurbishing the inner lining of Wright's Javelin. And Sentinel Hayden's getting extra lumbar support whether he likes it or not. It's an easy ad.
Getting in reminds me of getting in power armor
Those comforts make
in
life
Fallout
better up there.
76.
Even if you don't notice it every day. I like to think that matters. Especially since my son told me he's going to be a freelancer.
How old is he?
11. He'll want to be a dozen things before I have to worry. But I still worry.
There are risks, sure, but there's nothing like being out there helping people, seeing the world, flying. It's not the worst dream for a kid to have.
So there is a starry-eyed pilot under there.
It slips out now and then.
You're not wrong. The world's chaos. If he can dream about good things that could come out of it, why not let him?
If you click privacy settings when you're in the
Besides, if
summary,
he becomes a freelancer, you'll
there's a
have his
public
suit
or
in top
private
shape.
option.
That should give you some peace of
Awesome.
mind.
Not sure that
I'll
works
get
for
into
you,
my
Mother.
suit right here as soon as this
Barely
dialogue is
works
up.
with the rest of you.
I went and talked to this chick in front of the forge.
Always.
It's weird how they word it. So, privacy settings. You have selected the public setting. This is the best way to experience Anthem. The public setting allows other players to join the game. You click on private, it says you have selected private setting. Anthem is best experience with a squad. Use the public setting to allow others to join the game. It's weird.
I just switched it up to private, so we should be able to go in free play all we want now. Fuck. Private mode is not available for free play or strongholds. Your settings will be changed to public. So with that said, would you rather free play again, or do you want to do a different mission?
Up to you, man. I'll leave it up to you. I'll try to slog along. Try to follow along.
All right. With the like the 2 yellow triangles, do you have one that's most pressing or the one that's popped up for you?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, because I'm not sure if there's like an order that you need to do them or not. And I think when I play alone, they're all gone for me, so I might just be seeing the ones you have left to do. Let's see about this one.
Expedition map. Here you can select any of the available missions, strongholds, or free play. If you're in a squad, the squad leader has access to all missions available to players in a squad, including the ones you have not yet played. Select an objective, choose an icon, yellow orb. There are 4 different icons on the map and press enter. Contracts from friends may appear on the map. Select them to jump in and help out. So if, I don't know, that's weird. Start a free play game by selecting the Strider icon, which you probably did. Free play allows you to explore the world. Free play sessions are always public. Oh, always public, okay. You can play with friends by inviting them to a squad on the squad screen. I don't know. I think it would be easier if that person didn't want to be there. Like, if it's always open, have the option to just jump in and jump out.
Right. Don't tether me to this person that might not be here doing the same thing I'm trying to do. I think I selected triple threat because I figured maybe it'll get you some like progress, but it says that I'm waiting for players, so I don't know if you have to ready up or something before I can do it. Okay.
I'm guessing because you're the squad leader.
Yeah. Finally excited to get to check out a different suit here. Playing that Ranger is alright, but I've been trying to play this Storm dude since I saw it.
Well, if you want to play, man, don't let me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, not at all, not at all, man. Glad to have you with.
Oh yeah, if you play Atlas, I'm on a private server that's just kind of a building server. If you just want to pop in, I can pretty sure get you access if you want to just screw around.
It's funny, it's one of my best friends and my cousin both have been playing it on a private server all week, and they just popped in today to be like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, we've been playing on this private server, it's way better, and it's got like a 9x9 grid and way quicker, you know, resource gathering and all that kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, I'm playing Anthem right now, but it's like it went one ear out the other, and he sends me an invite to this other Discord. I don't know who Chef Rose is. Why do we get more randoms in our squad?
What do you think? Sorry, I can't help it. I could be the first Arcanist in years to discover one of these. I've been jotting down.
Yeah, it was pretty good when I was playing on the official servers because, you know, we synced Forsen and his army. We sunk his ship, and then I peeled like 90 of his viewers out, and that was pretty fun for a while. But after that, it was all downhill because we just kept getting sunk by like little ramshackle sloops ramming into us and coming in when we weren't online. It just got frustrating. But it does sound like the private server is a bit of a better route right now.
So I'm assuming if there's like a forge or some kind of crafting.
Yeah, it looks like there's crafting options, but I haven't been able to access them, so I'm wondering if that's for the full release and not yet available.
I just harvested a Shimric compound. I'm guessing that's for crafting it. Do you know if harvests are shared amongst everybody, or are they each for the individual?
I think they're individual, but I don't have empirical evidence to definitively say so. I feel like most of the drops and collected things are just strictly to whoever gets them.
See, now it's transporting me back to the team.
Can't get further in. Door's locked.
Right, it's like there's no individuality. You got to do everything with the squad, and as soon as somebody goes to the different area, that's like, all right, you're going with them.
I was trying to get you to see if the harvest, if you can see the harvest where I was, the one I got.
We're about to step right back outside after I look at this guy here. So when we do that, I'll take a look at what you find and see if I can see the same thing.
There's a Dominion camp close by. Perhaps we'll find a clue there.
See, this is where the trolling goes, you know, like you could be a total dick and just go back out. You know what I mean?
Back and forth, yep. It'd be real easy just to be that guy, you know.
Like in Destiny, that doesn't happen, ever. Like,
right, they just give you like the whole map to explore. And this, it's like all segmented. That's detrimental.
Why are the Dominion here? How do they know about? Oh, what did you
right
do?
here
I
is a harvest.
sent a message to a colleague at the academy.
Yeah, you got it. I didn't get anything. Well, okay, I got an uncommon ember and a chimeric compound.
I get 50 XP for. So, harvests are different for each other. Individual.
Yeah.
I'm guessing loot is too and drops.
Yeah, that's probably factual.
Ah, there we go. Haha. You know what sucks is that I need to change my push to top.
Yeah, my push to talk button is still on my mouse. So I'm holding this controller with one hand and the mouse with the other every time I'm opening up my mouth. Which is really kind of shitty because I've still got a couple viewers in here. How's it going, guys? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking it out.
Push to talk is part of flying in this game. The shift button.
Good work. Let's figure out what the Dominion know about the ruin and the manifold.
I'll look around for clues. It's an archive. Let's see if...
Forced entry with a version of the monitor's device. One trooper entered vault before a door shut itself. Commanded to hold until a sweep is completed. Both signets for the device were returned to camps for safekeeping. The scout succumbed to injury on the way out. We left her. We have not heard from the trooper inside the room.
2 special Dominion signets, then. That's what we need.
I'll send you the location of nearby Dominion camps.
Yo, to my viewers out there, what you guys trying to see? What you guys thinking? How's your day going? Talk to me. Don't be a stranger now. This channel's only as fun as you guys help me make it to be, so.
I mean, what if I just want to harvest, you know, and not do missions?
I wonder if you just have to like do a mission and then stick around and harvest shit while other people do it so you don't get caught with some fucking albatross who's just gonna leave in 3 seconds after you launch and load up. I really like this suit a lot more. Ah, come on.
It really isn't bad, the controls on the PC.
No, I think the controls themselves are fine, but using the mouse to aim when I was flying, I mean, it might have just been like my sensitivity or something, but it was not it was not doing me any favors. And once I plugged in the controller, I had a lot better success. But I mean, you know, to each his own. I feel like my biggest curiosity is what's the button to push to talk so I can talk to these people in our team.
He pulls us into it and then he runs off. Where did he? Hit the back of it if you...
Uh-oh. I found a bug. I'm falling endlessly between two crates. It might take this guy killing me for me to actually get free of here.
Oh, that sucks. I see you.
Right. Nothing that I'm hitting is having any effect either.
I'm jumping in there, just...
I'm thinking that if I go ahead and get killed, then maybe I could be revived, or at worst case scenario, we go to the other area and then come back in. It might refresh me.
That sucks, dude. That sucks. I know what it's like to be stuck.
Yeah, like man, this is great right here. Look, Ma, no hands.
Of course, here I am trying to get myself stuck in there. What?
Yeah, I think I just picked a bad spot to land or something.
Is there a dance emote? Anyone know?
Maybe. Let me see. I feel like I'm restricted from any actions until I stop falling. Hey!
Hey! If you hit it from the backside, it does do more. It does.
I think we found one of the signets, but we need to get rid of the Dominion security around it. I'll get this decrypted as quickly as possible.
I don't know, I feel like I'm Bumblebee from Transformers the movie, like, but in mini form. Like I should transform into a car.
Right? And then in moments like these where we're like sitting here holding off this point from the hordes around us, I'm like, okay, this is ripped right out of Destiny, kind of, even though that wasn't very original, but it's like the Ghost. Hang on, I need a minute. Please hold off the enemies. Like, how many times do I have to do that, you know?
That's one secret. Now I'll find the other.
Sending you the location of another Dominion camp.
That boy sounds familiar. The male boy.
Come on down for that.
Did we end up doing a mission? It feels like
Yeah, this is a mission here, yep.
Are there synergies between the suits?
I believe there are. I mean, I know at least there are between your abilities, and I think there are also between the suits as well, because that's what the combos are. If you've seen them yet, like you do one type of damage, and then you do a second type of damage that kind of balances it, and then it does extra damage. And I heard that that's actually kind of like the secret to having the most success with the game. Regina over there is really way ahead of everybody.
Teehee. You said Regina. That's kind of cool. You go up too high and it stops you. Like you start burning up.
I don't know if I really went up that high myself to ever find that out. But I do like how if you're overheating, you can kind of go into a free fall to cool yourself out a bit. That's pretty cool.
It's the joystick's too confusing. Yeah.
Shit.
In free mode, I can just play around with the controls. I can't just be thrown into the fire and not know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh, we got all killed. Did you plug in like an exclusive joystick, or is it like just a regular controller?
I use my PS3 controller. That's the last console I've had.
Oh, right on.
There's a little piece of software that lets you use. You can use a PS4, PS3, PS2 joystick on your PC. It's kind of.
All right, then. That's pretty cool.
It
I usually use the DS4 myself, but I just picked up my Xbox controller for this one. Pretty much just because it was closer.
I guess we're stuck with doing the mission, I guess.
I think we're almost done with it, to be honest with you. Ooh. Clobbered. I need to do a better job of looking at where my companions are here. I just got flooded by dudes. Come on, man. What you run the fuck away for?
Yeah, I think I'm bugged because it says repair in progress and it's not doing anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Or lagged, whichever.
I only see two people on the team. One of them looks like he's kneeling. The other one looks like he's running away. Alright, looks like that other guy got up. These guys just oblivious that I'm sitting here or what? Don't get wrecked, bruh. Don't get wrecked, bruh.
Nope. It's got that Iron Man feel when you're, like, when he first jumps in the suit and he's banging around, like, it's so...
Squad defeated again. Yeah, before today I'd never had a squad wipe, and now I've had 2 back-to-back.
I feel bad.
I mean, I don't blame you at all. I feel like these other 2 guys, like, just... I mean, is it just one now?
I don't know, but you don't deal with the enemies first before healing me. That's all.
That's exactly my thought, too. But yeah, now it looks like we're down to 3 here.
Oh, back up to 4.
Oh, they match made another dude for us? That's cool.
Those big triangles, is that what we need to get? The white triangle?
I believe so. Maybe these ones down here are just items. I think we're actually looking for the yellow ones.
Watch out for the duck.
security on this one too?
I'm starting the decryption.
I'm out of ammo.
Come by over me. There should be some more here down. Oh, cornered up.
Got both the signets. Let's hope this works.
One way to find out. Head back to the ruin and try to open that door.
Yeah. Yep, we're gonna head back to that ruin that we were in. We're gonna open the door, and then we gotta kill 3 enemies, and then we get an item that's the end of the mission.
I do like hover on the keyboard is 1 button press. You don't have to hold down.
They make you hold down on that controller you got? I just gotta click it once.
I'm finding all the torrents have weak spots. Weak spots. Weak spots and Alright, so you froze it and then I threw something and it comboed, so
Yep, I think that's kind of how it goes. Is like each ability has its own sort of thing that can help another ability to deal more damage to it than it normally would.
can you play the other classes in the demo or is it just the
Oh no, I mean I'm playing as a Storm right now, and then from the point where you load into your suit in the town, right before you step up onto the platform, there's like a little control panel on the right, and if you go to that, you can like unlock the other ones. I don't know if it's like one at a time or if you got to do something specific, but that's where I went to unlock the other 3 today.
I feel so stupid. I walked up to this Valkyrie thinking it was the player.
Yeah, we learned that each of these 3 things that we're fighting right now are a piece of the same person or entity, and it's been like split off.
The 3 Dominion soldiers that were locked in this chamber were behaving strangely. They seemed confused. But enough about that. We should move on and figure out how to get the manifold.
Right, there's a weird puzzle here.
It's linked to the entire Shaper structure. for some purpose.
And I never really exactly
Break
learned
the
what
link before the manifold
the
can be
solution was here.
So I'm standing next to something that went from blue to green. Is that part of the?
Yeah, I think when I did this, it was purple one side, blue one side, and yellow in the middle. But I could be misremembering entirely, and I likely am because I have a shitty memory. Maybe I'll just assume that Regina over here knows what he's doing. Because he seems like he's on a mission, and far be it for me to tell him that he's wrong on something that I've already done.
Cool. Standing in water will cool you down. Also. Oh.
Barriers down. Be as careful as you can. The manifold is fragile.
And dangerous.
Probably that too.
Got it. On my way back.
I think that ends the mission.
We did it. See you soon.
And I think that's probably going to do it for me for now on playing it too. I've got to go.
All right, man. Thanks for the game and the invite and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No worries. If I catch you on, I'll probably invite you. I mean, I'll probably be playing it a bit this weekend. So.